This is the BMW 330e hybrid battery pack, similar to the 530e, but one less module. We're gonna pop it open and see what's inside. First thing I'm gonna do is remove these sharp edges, these brackets. They're great for slicing your ankles. I have no idea what kind of screws these are. It's looking like two of these big ones and So we learned in the prior videos about these BMW hybrid packs that there is no power coming out, no current, no voltage coming out of this high voltage orange connector because the battery pack is essentially powered off, turned off. And what we need to do is send some commands to it to basically turn it on. There are multiple contactors inside there, contactor for the negative lead and another contactor, a positive lead, plus a relay for pre-charge, and those have to be flipped or closed in order to enable the connection here. If I was to take my multimeter here and put it on DC voltage, and attempt to probe these, we get nothing. Okay, there is no voltage potential, if you will, on this connector. Okay guys, here we have it. 292 nominal volt battery pack, dangerous stuff, 7.6 kilowatt hour, 26 amp hour battery pack out of a 330e. So what I need to do now is remove about 3 dozen of these case bolts and take the lid off of it. So here we go. All right, first time I'm doing this type of battery pack, so I don't know if these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hold on anything and need to be removed, or if this should just lift off. It's feeling like I need to remove those as well. So I'm pretty sure that's a different sizer. Let me get the different size bit. I believe these are Torx. All right. And voila, we have the modules. The modules appear to be numbered. We can look at these connectors and we can see that's a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5. So I am assuming number 4 obviously is underneath number 5. We could check the voltage at this time at the safety box, but it looks like it's a little bit tough to get in there, unlike the 530e, which was up like this one's sideways. So all I'm gonna do now is just go and remove these modules. Okay, I'm gonna pop these out, probably number them, and then I'll pop these out. All right, so at this point I'm gonna use a silver Sharpie, and just at the most accessible place on the lids, I'm gonna number these. Just so you know, these plastic lids do come off, so this is not the ideal place to number these. You want to number them on the aluminum chassis or the box cover, if you will. So be it. I'm just going to go ahead and number them here for now. This is 1. Is that how it goes? 2, 3. And then that is going to be 5. Okay. I'm not sure if a wooden stick is going to help me out here, maybe. These are really a pain in the ass to get off. There it is. It's been a while. It has been a while. Okay. The other thing that's holding these in are the BMS connections. Oops, I plugged the wrong one. So this one here would just plug it into the side module that didn't have to be unplugged. We want to unplug the module from the main wiring harness. Okay, oops, I missed one. So let's see how these are held on. I believe they are held on with these big tall ones in the middle here. That's pretty interesting. This looks like it's even bigger. But that one's the same. Looks like two different sizes here, so. These look familiar. Each one of these modules, there's 5 of them in here, is about 60 volts. They may be the highest voltage of any battery pack that I know of for a single module. Interesting. Okay. I think there's some down in there. Sure that was for the battery pack. What is this? I'm not sure what this is. I haven't seen this before. Okay, I need to get the larger size Torx, I think, for those. So I think I found the larger Torx for this. It's a T-Rex 45, I think. That goes for these. It might even be a 50, I don't know. But we're gonna run what we run. You'll remember where this stuff goes, because we're gonna have to put it back. How does this come out? Okay, this looks like a positive lead, and then this looks like a negative lead to our pack, I think. Okay, so now, can we take these out? I think in theory, bam. One, having weighed these in the past, I think they're about 27 pounds each. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, we're going to continue on. There's some sort of weird plastic piece with a barcode square thing that all it does is block this screw. And I need to get to it to unscrew it to take out that other module. Okay. And here that is off. Numero 5. Room for number 4. Oh boy. This looks interesting. So I think there's one more that lives under here. Oh yeah, I do want to get it out because the goal is to use this as for mock-up. And it's really heavy, okay? This is just a rubber gasket. It's actually really nice that this does not stick to anything. Oh boy, is this gonna be hard to get in there. There's piping on type of piping, I think. So this is liquid cooled, and these are sort of like radiators, if you will. I need to take this top one off to get the support plate out to get the other module out. Okay, so I hope to talk about the components later on. But we took out the modules, we have the cooling system. Then in here on top, it looks like this is a master BMS module, a battery management system, brain if you will. And then below it is what BMW calls a safety box. and a safety box is a contactor box. It's what turns the pack on and off, if you will. So I'll get to that later. I want to remove this radiator next and get the other module out since we're on that quest. Appears to be a plastic clip there and here. Of course, I have no idea how they come out. Looks like they're just pressed together. I am sure there is a specialty tool for that. Okay. Otherwise, it wouldn't be German. But we're going to use a screwy driver. Bam! Oh, did I break it? No, maybe not. There's tiny little O-rings. I am sure I'll put it all together perfectly. And there we have it. Oh, yes, we found the other O-ring. All right, so this is fun because it appears like I may need to remove this rat as well to get to a couple more bolts in there. There's 2 up here I've loosened up earlier. There's 3 more. But this rod needs to come out. That's interesting. It was kind of loosey. No way. Oop, that one just came out. That's weird. Only one. Oh no, there's a second one there. Okay. What appears to be a thermal sensor, thermactor, wactor. How do you come out, little guy? I know I have to be smarter than you. What? Okay. So I need to put this somewhere so I won't step on it. All right, guys, I don't care if you can see my face or not, that's not important. So this is just the bottom plate of the box, if you will, right? Orange cable is carried high current, high voltage. The black ones are low voltage, mostly for battery management. BMS, they could also be used for, I think, maybe some thermal monitoring using temp sensors, what have you. All right, so there's major hats off to whoever did all these clips. They are completely proprietary, well done. Yes, all these screws are going to go in the same coffee can, so then I have no clue which ones went where. Of course, there's something weird here. Okay, great. Okay. This is number 4. It needs to come out. Great. So, those of you ready to criticize my safety, you have to be extremely careful. I bought a pair of plastic pliers for working on high voltage, certified 17 different ways. I went to use them one time, and after having undone all these clips either with my hands or a wooden stick, I said I'm going to use these specialty pliers. And I kid you not, I broke the very first clip I tried to undo with those specialty plastic pliers for high voltage. I broke the clip. So there's that. Okay. This is absolute madness, really, because it looks like I need to remove the safety box to get to this module. Great. Well, we are going to do that. I am going to start bagging in Ziploc bags. I was just joking about putting all the screws in the same can. So this is going to be 330e. We're going to call it safety box. Sorry, it's hard to write because the ridges. I put BMW. Always put make and model. You never know when you're going to get a 2nd, 3rd, 7th project car. Okay, looks like I do have to remove these guys. I knew that was the one that was too big. I don't think I have to remove the BMS brain from the rest of this. I think this can come out as a unit, but it may make a liar out of me. Come on, you. Ziploc baggie. Okay. So here we have the connections for the BMS. I am going to undo these. I want to liberate all this. And of course, clips, man. Just when you think you've seen all the clips, there's more plastic clips to make your day. Okay, that's pretty good. Now what this is held on next is from the safety box. We have 2 leads that run to the outside connector. Okay, so we want to unplug those. Not to be confused with that one. So there's this guy here. And that guy there. Yes, these are a total pain in the ass. Get out. Well, And we simply remove it like so. What? A zip tie? No way. There is a zip tie. You all know how I feel about zip ties. Wait. A second zip tie. And a white connector here. Great. There, that was easy. Safety box and BMS removed. Now on to our final module, if we can get to it. I wanna get that out of the way. At least these are all the same length, I hope. These are numbered, so that's why I wasn't paying too much attention where they went. Obviously they're numbered. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 modules. I need to put a number on that guy. Four. And then we have a guys, easy peasy, BMW 330e hybrid battery pack. 292 nominal volts, 7.6 kilowatt hour capacity, if you will. 5 modules instead of 6, like in its bigger sister, the 530e. And it is liquid cooled, so we have these 2 rads, if you will. Actually, there's another one in here for the bottom pack. That bottom module, that makes sense. So there's 2 of these little guys. I haven't bothered taking that one out. So now, I hope this is more manageable for me to lift and use to mock up. But you guys don't care about that. This is the safety box, as BMW calls it. It has contactors in it. You use CAN bus to control it. That has been reverse engineered by EV BMW, Damien McGuire, and the good folks at Open Inverter. So check out openinverter.org. They have a great wiki. All of this is written up. We can use something called a zombie inverter, which is a VCU that controls different types of vehicles, electric vehicles for electric conversions. I believe it controls the Leaf, the Prius, the Lexus GS450H, the BMW safety boxes, a number of different chargers. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. I went rather quickly, not as much detail as I did on the 530s. There are a lot of similarities between these packs. What attracted me to this one was what I call a civilized shape, because this is more manageable than the saddlebag design of the 530e. Anyway, I'm going to try to work with this now and see if I can pop it in the back of the Rabbit and see how it fits. Thanks for watching, guys.